Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights from the LCK Spring 2025.
Yeah. Well, no flash. And Jarvan is here, but Perfect's so low. I don't know. As we get the flash coming down, but Lucid doesn't care. It's First Blood going over to DK. That goes to Xiu. And now Cuz on the run has to flash himself. The big snip goes in as well just to push him out. And Lucid sticks him, of course, to give the Gwen, which was the response pick, First Blood on over. Here's the level 6. Perfect goes in. He's trying to take this one, actually, as he's just going to get solo killed. Perfect cannot take that. He was still level 5. Going to be having a great time in this game now. Seems like Duckdom and Peter have come back a bit in this lane. The wall's going to be held up for the calling. Both junglers are here. And in goes Cuz, trying to turn on to Lucid, who does drop the subjugate, but no flash for him just yet, so easily turned onto. As now aiming as well, gonna have to flash and dash away from this one, but he still gets sniped down by Duckdom, and BDD is still here. He's just gonna take Beryl for a walk down the lane. And Beryl has flash, but there's really no reason for him to flash until the very moment to force BDDs, and the follow flash comes through for the easy pickup.
Really well played there by KT, just when the game was starting to feel
maybe
maybe...
the Dragon. I don't know if they're going to get here on time, but actually looks like they might, as both of the bottom laners of KT are here at the same time. But Lucid's going in. He is going to commit for the Dragon at least, as Peter going to hop on over. But now the fight is going to go in favor of KT. It looks like going to get the flash out here, as Peter now getting pretty low. And even an ult to be thrown out. KT now in a weird spot. Showmaker wants to get in with the taunt. He's going to catch both of them. And the follow-up here from Lucid, but the phase rush comes through, and KT do just get away.
Yeah, I think KT ultimately happy they're able to get out on that one. They also got Lucid's flash. They traded the Cataclysm for that. Still, Dplus got the Dragon. You know, still favored play for them overall. It looked a little bit scary at points there. Peter could have gone down. BDD nearly got caught out. So KT, they get a summoner advantage and disengage in the situation. Could have definitely gone worse. Now, Duckdom in trouble, though.
Oh, is he? He's got a lot of teammates here. Peter is pretty low himself, but now Showmaker looking for the follow-up as engage Galio, not sure about that one. And now BDD coming in, the TP much faster this time from the Rumble, but he doesn't seem to have equalizer. So Perfect just comes here, and so does Xiu. And now a bunch of needles coming through. A very awkward fight from both teams. But now Peter and Duckdom taunted in the front line. And they get taken down. Showmaker very low, but the flash from Xiu to just assassinate the Jarvan. And that's another couple of kills for the Gwen.
They're so low. No equalizer available, though. Perfect looking, but he's so scary.
I mean, he is incredibly aggressive on this one. You can see the fans are on a nice edge here, but the pillar comes down. Perfect. He's got flash, but he's not going to. Two more of them went to Xiu. And now some vision here onto the Gwen. We're going to get the taunt down. There's the knockup from the Jarvan, but we got 3 people in here keeping Xiu around. This is going to be a big shutdown for whoever gets it. It goes over to Cuz, who is going to get a massive influx of gold.
Yep, I mean, you're glad it didn't go to Peter. She would just hit level 11, so that level 2 ultimate on the Gwen. But actually, if you look, despite being 1,100 gold up, look at the item difference between top laners. Like, I think she was sitting on a lot of gold, so haven't leaned against each other early on. So he's having a fun time.
Yep. Especially with Perfect in the position he's in. Does have the first item, as you mentioned, but not the greatest. This is going to be the turret to go down. They're actually looking for the kill here as well, as in comes Cuz, but just for peel, essentially, not really sticking around very long. And Peter just running in a straight line, as I think he had the door. Not really sure what's going on here. Trying to bait them for a fight with BDD coming in from the left side.
Using his health as a resource, you know? And they all looking for a fight.
They're going to catch Beryl. Kind of awkward spot for him as in goes Cuz and immediately flashes away, as that's the other part of Jarvan. You go in and Galio just ults on top, so...
Okay, when I said looking for a fight, I Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. The bigger issue would have been if they fought over it and died, because you're risking a lot.
On the Essence Reaver Rapid Fire Spike, which never feels that inspiring. Like, I feel like Peter.
Yeah, he's in a really awkward spot here. He is Braum with Flash available, though. and Smite. He is going to get Cuz to block, and he throws his ult in, and now the counter engage comes in. The Q from the Melio not really able to stop the R, and that just gets the flash here out of Lucid. But now the follow-up from Perfect, looking to get in there with his own flash, but kind of another awkward engage. That's really been the tone of this entire game, is fights like that. It almost feels like both teams are almost scared to fight each other.
That was such perfect TP's in.
To get in here real quick. We do have Realm Warp, but BDD is here already. Cuz here with his Smite available. A lot of bouncing, and the Equalizer to come down. And now the turn onto this Otacon, and it's just given over. And wait, what was that?
Was that a Mega Cone?
I think so. Did someone just hit the Mega Cone?
I think he went for the steal.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was very late, though. Maybe he didn't have vision. I don't know. It just looks so weird. And almost,
he just hit level 16. He is so strong right now.
He's dealing more than a Lethality Varus.
Docdam is about to hit Manamune as well.
Yeah.
So like KT are very strong. They're about to get stronger.
Yeah, and they're going to go for a fight right now. Not sure about the timing here, as now Cuz going to go in. He's quite low, gets burst down by aiming. And now Peter and the gang trying to get out.
Oh no!
His BDD in the middle of it, just going to flash to his Realm Warp and go straight into Xiu's open arms as he just takes down BDD, gets the shutdown as well. Talking about weird fights, we're just bouncing all over the place. Even Jonas Strong can't keep up.
Guys, patience is a virtue. You know, it's been said. And I think KT could have afforded to wait a little bit of time for some spikes. But it looks like they're not going to wait now. They're going to try and fight them off this Baron. I don't think they really have a choice. There are some low health bars.
Yeah, Showmaker isn't here yet either. No flash, or no TP, no ults as well. Xiu taking a decent amount of damage, and now Perfect is going to try to get Lucid, but gets taken out.
They're so low. I don't think... Xiu?
Yeah, he's just going for a walk.
Well, they stopped him doing the Baron. So, ultimately, as much as that's a win for Dplus, it's not as much as a win Emilio has to get them back up. They do have red buff, which will help a bit.
Okay, Cuz flag drags forward, and now not in the best spot. We do have the Realm Warp coming in. That is going to get them away, but the damage has been done. And I think DK can kind of just take it from here.
I don't know, the red buff is giving a bit of sustain, it's not a ton. A lot of cooldowns have been burned from Dplus. Maybe they can reapproach.
There's no Equalizer, so Perfect just kind of shooting at them with some rockets. We get the engage from Cuz as he's just going to flag and drag away. That was onto a Gwen. And now Xiu, he's got the Zhonya's, as he will go Golden, but he has to flash away as well. And now a bit of damage going in on a barrel, and he just gets blown away. And now a big taunt does come in, but the damage follow-up is not quite there. And Xiu also going to get burst to smithereens. Tavares doing insane amounts of damage, and so is BDD to everybody who walks up to him. So
lost a lot of power for Dplus there. Now moving on to this, there is a Mega Cone for... Oh, the pillar!
Guys, no! Not like this! Oh, he just got dunked on by Lucid. And now you see DK, they want to fight this one. He just chomps Peter in the face. Lucid taking a, okay. Yeah, BDD is just insanely strong
the
right
knockup!
The knockup from the Baron! This is the weirdest game I've cast in a long time. We got TP coming in. Mega disengaged cone.
Oh, aiming might look. The Realm Warp's going to come through. He's out.
Yeah, he's just going to do it for safety. I think he was okay, but...
Wow, you know what?
Trying to engage, which is very difficult, by the way.
Wait, you think KT have the advantage? Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I do.
Oh, no.
Well, they're going to go in on a Showmaker here as he is isolated and burnt to a crisp by more than just fire.
Yep. Good Realm Warp play, finding a pick there. It's now 4v5. Cuz is looking for an angle.
Yeah, he likes to go for the Scuttle Crab instead, and it just gets smited away. So now he's just going to get over the wall to his team, as now Xiu going in. He's getting huge value with the needles. Perfect as everybody scrambles. And going in on the BDD now, 3v1. He is running so fast, trying to get to the disengage cone. He's not going to get there. And actually, Lucid kind of engages with it as Duckdom hit it. A very messy situation. And KT are not getting the good part of it. As Xiu, he did so much damage in this fight, and he will get the final kill here as well. Looks like Cuz and Perfect get out.
You know, I knew it was doomed as soon as you said you think KT have an advantage.
Yeah.
As soon as you said those by Dplus, Xiu just gets so much value, and BDD is very split. He tries to move in to help, but then they just run him down. ult him, his resistances get shredded.
But aiming is really strong. We saw that Lucid quite strong himself. Showmaker kind of feels like he's just playing bodyguard in this game. And obviously the one man you have to mention is Shu. As nobody really matches him. Perfect hasn't been able to this entire game.
Yeah. BDD and Shu are both just pushing on the sides, but Shu kills towers so much quicker. And speaking of killing towers, Lucid and aiming also do that really fast. So a lot of pressure being put down here. KT might just have to give up their mid inhibitor. And a TP comes back. He got that top tier too, but now moving in to defend. They find an angle here when Dplus are kind of inside of the base walls. That's where they could find a good fight, but Dplus respect that, back away. They wait for Shiwu to get some pressure here. And aiming can walk up and hit the inhibitor.
They need a wave. You see Shiwu sticking around, just keeping the bottom ones buffed, just to put the pressure on that makes KT rotate down. And so they do move in. And
so far this game really, and now with that Baron with his big gold lead really pushing it ahead. Shiwu getting chunked a little bit, but Peter taking a lot of damage in return. No shield now.
Yeah, no door, and yeah, they're just able to burst him down. Perfect again. He's got his equalizer, but there's no really good spot to use it in. Aiming does take a huge amount of damage, but just dashes over the equalizer. Shu and Showmaker still in there, wants to get that kill on a Perfect, and he will. He gets in, and he gets out, and ooh, nice interrupt there from Cuz. Gonna save Duckdom's life. And that means that maybe Showmaker in a rough spot, as it looks like DK do not want to continue fighting this, but now BDD is making the fight happen as they go in. They're looking for more. The flash from Cuz and makes a couple more kills. And of course, this game had to go this way. Shu in the mist and BDD steps in. Cuz takes the kill. It's an ace for KT.
Just when Dplus get the biggest gold lead we've seen so far, they focus him down. And then we see BDD Pierce down, flashes in to finish off, goes for the ult, 3 members commit for the play. The flash follow though from Cuz was beautiful on aiming.
He got 1,100 gold from aiming? Did I see that right? That was crazy.
A lot of money. Nearly 3 items. And BDD is like fake full build. Like he has Seeker's Arm Guard, which is like, it's basically like you have Zonya's.
Did BDD die to the dragon? No way, right?
No, he did finish it. But it's like Shu have massive leads, but the AD carry lead feels, it just doesn't feel real. I mean, it's obviously aiming has expensive crit items, but like, Duckdom's still doing so much. I think that's the one lane where the gold lead doesn't really represent the impact they're having right now, but yeah. Oh.
Ooh, the pillar and the calling does quite a lot. Looks like Peter not able to get on over there. Now we got the engage though. Cuz goes in, goes out, and BDD is still pushing. He is not joining this fight yet. He's looking for an angle maybe with this TP, but they're stopping backs and he's just pushing the base. Lucid gonna get caught out here.
Showmaker doesn't have TP as well.
Oh, he might just look to try to end the game if nobody can back. It's not like they have Baron empowered recalls.
Nobody can back. Stopping them.
Nobody can back.
They're just chasing them down. What a play!
BDD's just gonna end the game. Unless you can somehow just flash on over and run to him.
Wait, they tried to TP, but it got cancelled. The TP got cancelled.
It doesn't work. We got the flash coming in from Shu as he realm warps in with BDD. BDD ends the game. Game 1 goes to KT.
What a play